Well, the Western Bloc has got vested interest in Middle East. More than a decade ago, they dented various sovereignties in Middle East in the name of Arab Spring. It was a series of revolutions or rebellions in the region Middle East when they took Tunisia, when they took Egypt, and when they also took Libya. Well, what happened in Libya, of course, it was the Western forces working against our sovereignty in Middle East. What happened in Tunisia, of course, it were the Western forces working against our sovereignty in Middle East. And yes, it also happened in Egypt. People certainly enjoyed it a lot, celebrated it a lot, glorified the rebels, but in fact, it was not for the good of the people of Egypt, it was not for the good of the people of Tunisia, it was not for the good of the people of Libya, it was for the vested interest of Western nations, USA, Israel. What have we seen? What have we seen in Libya? After the Arab Spring, we have seen the slave trade, open slave trade, free slave trade in Libya. Is this the Arab Spring was all for? No, it wasn't really all for. Uh, the Western Bloc has identified their enemies in the region and they have simply worked against them. Tell you what, most of these uh, tyrants, most of these monarchs, most of these sovereign figures that I talk about in Middle East have been once the friends of West. And it is true that the West wages wars against their old friends. And this is what they have done. West, or so to say USA, has waged war against their old allies, old friends, and it was probably one of the state secretaries of USA. I don't really remember the name. Jim Baker, John Kerry. No, it was someone else. In the 70s, there was a state secretary, and he wrote a book in which he said, uh, "We are lethal to our enemies. No, we are, yeah, it was a statement by the foreign minister of USA, the state secretary in 1970s. I don't remember his name. He died only a few years ago, probably a year ago or 2 years ago. And he said that we are dangerous for our enemies, but we are lethal for our friends. So yes, Muammar Gaddafi in Libya, and then the Egyptian, I don't remember his name either. The Egyptian leader was once the ally of West, once the ally of USA, and so was the monarch of Tunisia, an ally of USA. So USA has become very lethal to these old friends. And what we call an Arab Spring is, in fact, the war waged by West for their vested interest. Israel plays a crucial role in all these revolts.